Hey everyone, welcome to another review, and here's my review for the movie Belfast. Movie stars Jamie Dornan, Katrina Balfe, and Judi Dench, and this movie is directed by Kenneth Branagh. Kenneth Branagh, a filmmaker I just fucking love. I adore this filmmaker. Even when he does bad movies, I'm always interested to see what he comes up with. I love his Shakespeare movies. Like I love Henry V. Love Labour Lost. Hamlet, Much Ado About Nothing. I love his Shakespeare films, and even like hidden gems like Dead Again. I really love, and I enjoyed his Cinderella movie. I think it stands by as one of the best live action Disney films and stuff. And I really admire Kenneth Branagh's work, and I love him as a director. And I love that last year he directed one of the worst films of that year, and now this year he directed one of the best films, Belfast. Belfast is a very semi autobiographical film about a family in the 1960s in Northern Ireland, and the movie is it's not really stated, but it's pretty much about Kenneth Branagh's life in a way, but it's not really like there. Some of the history has changed, but very autobiographical when you know the life of Kenneth Branagh. And it's about this working class family during this time period, and it's mostly about this young boy named Buddy and him going through all the turmoils of all the shit that's going down in Ireland in the 60s and stuff, between like the war between like the Catholics and the Protestants, and all the crazy culture stuff that's happening. And but it's also about his love of like movies and television, the entertainment industry, which sparks him to be and want to be in the movie industry. But it's a lot about family. The whole deep rooted message of this movie is about hardworking family, and no matter how much trials and hardship and crazy stuff that happens in the world, you always have your family, which is a message that's in a many films, but it's a message that will never date. Because if you have a family, you could always relate to that message. Belfast is a truly meaningful film. I will truly say that. I know I've been a negative Nancy on a lot of films this year, but I will 100% say Belfast is a great film. And I'm happy to say this because I am tired of ripping apart all these great movies people are saying are great movies, and I'm just like, I don't see it. Like, I've seen so many movies this year that everyone's like, this movie's excellent, this movie's amazing, it's gonna win all these Academy Awards, and I'm just like, I don't see what what all these people are seeing in these films. I think they're just meh or just kind of bad, especially the movie Spencer. Like, I didn't see what people saw. Belfast is a movie I understand. This movie is brilliantly executed, very well directed. The cinematography is breathtaking. All the performances are solid. And I love the meaningfulness of it. I love it has heart. This movie has a lot of heart and a lot of soul to it. And I love that this movie doesn't play sides and stuff, because there are minor politics and there's a lot of stuff about religion in this movie, and the movie never asks you to pick a side. It never says there's a right or wrong side. It's just showing you all the stuff that went down and the turmoils that went down during this time period and what this family went through, and it's fascinating. The movie never has a political message. The movie never knocks religion or like anything about Catholics or Protestants. It just tells the story and what everyone is going through and what this whole family is going through. And it's interesting. I liked these characters. I liked this story. I liked these performances. And as Jamie Dornan. Jamie Dornan has never once, for me, from what I've seen him in, he's never given a good performance, and he is excellent in this film. And this young kid actor as Buddy is fantastic. Judi Dench is amazing as usual, and Kenneth Branagh is just back to being brilliant. Like Kenneth Branagh, I always knew he was so talented, and he finally shows his talent in this movie. And I actually think he could be a front runner to win a Best Director for this film. Like he does a terrific job with this movie. It's so well executed and so deep and meaningful, and just I can tell it's a personal story to Kenneth Branagh, and I can tell everything that he did in this film, every detail he put, It all came from his heart, and it came from his soul, and he put it all into this film, and I felt it. I felt it when I watched this movie, and it was quite excellent. I really, really, really enjoyed this film. The movie was deep, dramatic. It even had some pretty funny moments in it as well, and I think the music is great. The costumes, the editing, the production. I think everything's just solid. If I had any minor nitpicks, there are a couple characters that I feel like they should have had better endings to. Again, I don't know all the real stuff because this movie's not technically nonfiction. It's almost like a very fictionalized story, but there are a couple characters I wish had better endings. And I'm like, I had a couple questions that weren't answered after the end of the film. That's it. The movie isn't a masterpiece, but it is a damn great film. And I will highly recommend it because, to me, there's not a lot of great films out right now, and I think this is actually a legit great film. And if you have similar tastes to me, I would definitely recommend it because this is a great movie about cinema and about tragedy, about family, and about everything that's going on in the world. It is pretty relevant to now, and it's done very well, and it's shot all in like black and white, and it looks beautiful and stuff. And I guess this is what I wanted Mank to be, because I remember when the trailers last year for Mank came out, it was a beautiful black and white movie about what's his name, Mankiewicz is the guy who did Citizen Kane. Yeah, Gary Oldman. I thought that movie was so boring, but it was beautiful to look at. This one's beautiful to look at, but it's not boring. It's actually interesting, intriguing, with great characters. So I would highly recommend the movie Belfast. If it's in a theater near you, definitely check it out. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Belfast a 9.3 out of 10. Definitely check this one out. And yeah, don't have a heart attack that I gave a positive review to a movie this year. So yeah, in the comment section below, please tell me what are your thoughts and opinions on Belfast, and what is your favorite movie directed by Kenneth Branagh. Mine will always be Much Ado About Nothing. That is my favorite. This might be in my top 3 though. What is your favorite though? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.